I'm making this video with the help from God. I am so happy to welcome you back to my videos. I think you'll find this one enlightening. We're going to talk about The Simpsons and specifically Homer Simpson and the intro to The Simpsons, in which a lot of things happen. It's a very interesting intro. I highly recommend you look it up on YouTube if you weren't in the generation that was watching this show when you were a kid. It's very interesting and very funny. But one thing that happens that strikes me is that Homer is walking away from his work and he works at a nuclear power plant, and this stick, this radioactive stick, falls into his hood. It doesn't hit him in the head, which would do great damage, which would do great harm to him. It falls into his hood. And then it later comes out and goes somewhere else, and it's dislodged, and nobody's actually hurt by it, but it's this unbelievably dangerous radioactive stick. And that's sort of the humor in it, is the fact that he just has no idea what's going on. He is completely ignorant as to his circumstances, and yet he is protected by something above, or some whatever you want to call it, and he's not harmed by it. Now, I submit to you that each one of us is like a little Homer Simpson. 99.9% of what goes on in our body we are completely ignorant of. We don't have no idea what's going on with our neurons. We have no idea what's going on with our cells. We have no idea what's going on with our DNA. And all this stuff is active and constantly moving. And our consciousness, are we aware of that, of where that comes from? Our ability to see, our ability to feel, ability to hear, our ability to speak, everything that we didn't have when we were sleeping, that we do have when we're awake. From whence did we get that power? From whence did we get the power to walk and run and be alive? And I know what the atheists say. The atheists say, you don't understand something, and therefore you say it's God. That's your whole argument. You don't understand something, and you say that whatever we don't understand must be God, so it's an argument from ignorance. And that's one way to look at it, but I look at it another way. I say what we have here is an unknown. Is there a God? Is there not a God? And we bring forth evidence that there is a God. And theists make arguments that there is a God. And atheists don't have any arguments. They only try to debunk the theist arguments. They don't have any arguments of their own that there's not a God. They just try to constantly debunk what the theist is saying. The theist brings arguments and evidence, and then we start to go from the unknown to the known, which is the essence of all education. The essence of all learning is to take that which is unknown and with evidence make it more and more known. So I don't ever want to hear from an atheist again that we're just attributing that which we don't know to God. No, we're taking what's unknown, we're bringing evidence, we're saying, well, it must exist, something must exist, and it must be intelligent because we have intelligence, and again, on and on. There must be a revelation because there's so many witnesses to Sinai, and we're bringing evidence and evidence and evidence. We're making that which was unknown more and more known until we come to realize, hopefully, that the truth is that the God is the God of Sinai, and the Jewish people are the chosen people, and that we have a mission in this world, which is to turn darkness into light and to reveal the secrets of the Torah, the secrets of the Bible, the secrets of how to know that it's not superstition, how to know that it's not contradictory, and that it's truly wise, to know the true wisdom, the wisdom of the Talmud, the wisdom of the Mishnah, which I urge you all to explore. I urge you to explore the 7 Noahide laws. Everybody should follow the 7 Noahide laws, and we should implement a moral code so that there won't be chaos in the world the way that it is now, so we will have an actually stable world. It will be on firm footing because it will be based on a Bible that is tested throughout thousands of years, even though people don't know how to apply it. But there are people who do know how to apply it. So let's just even the score a little bit. If God is doing so much for us, he's doing 99.9%, and that really goes 99.9%, 9999999, it goes on infinitely. There is an infinite amount of information that is going on in our body as we process things that we are not aware of. Let's even the score just a little bit and start to recognize some things that's happening, like the fact that we have eyesight. And just last week, something happened to me that made me think, and made doctors think, that I was going to go blind. And now that I'm back, I got my sight back, it's a new world. I'm not just grateful for my sight because now I realize it's the sight that allows me to do absolutely everything that I do. If I can't see, I can't drive. If I can't see, I can't take a shower. If I can't see, I can't work. So it's not just that I'm grateful for my eyes, I'm grateful for everything that I can do. The fact that I can make this video, I say in the beginning, it's with the help of God, and I'll say it, God willing, in the beginning of all my videos, because I want to recognize and never forget that I could have lost my eyes, and in which point I could have lost everything. A blind person in the Talmud is called a dead person. So let's even the score a little bit. Let's be a little bit more fair to God and not be a complete dumb, unintelligent Homer Simpson that's completely ignorant. Let's recognize that that stick went into my hood and not into my face, and that it didn't harm me. Let's recognize all the things that are going on around us that are done by an unknown creator. There must be a creator if there is something. So we know that. And let's go from the unknown to the known, to knowing God and spreading the knowledge of God to the furthest lengths of the earth. And then this will be a good world in this world and the next. God bless.